flag returned.
What's that one flag shit?
Not today, friend. Do try to breathe a bit softer.
Yard sale.
Not today, friend.
30 seconds remaining.
Good shooting, Spartan. Hurry the flag back to base.
Ten seconds.
They know where you are.
Oh, come on, where is everyone? Get the flag guy! Nice.
Yard sale.
A fitting accommodation. Your explosions well.
One shot on the flag, one shot on the flag.
Not today, friend.
Enemy flag returned.
We've come back from work. Machine guns suit you, Spartan.
On my X, on my X.
Enemy captured your flag.
You fucking idiots.
Feast.
The CG environment. It's an awesome approach to CGI, and one that I absolutely love, as it displays brilliant problem-solving ability in addition to blending both the practical and the CGI, giving the best of both worlds. It's a real shame that the prequel CGI is hated for being bad, as scenes like the pod race show real ingenuity whilst laying the foundation for the next 20 years of 3D work.
Driving.
Oh, you look like my middle school teacher.
Oh, she sounds amazing.
Is that good or bad? No, she was great. She was great. You know what I'm saying? I have to say no. No.
Outrage.
No. Can I feel your head real quick? Please.
I mean, if it was a yes, absolutely, but...
Ah, yes.
was a no.
Yeah, no, yes.
Yes. Oh, oh.
Michael Jordan. Oh, you look like my middle school teacher.
Oh, she sounds amazing.
Is that good or
This game mode sucks, man. Why is everyone playing it? Actually, no, what is this? Oh, this isn't... Okay. Just King of the Hill swords, or what?
Lost another to a sword fight.
Well struck. Bull true. Your team about to score.
Obtained.
Your team scored. Hill incoming.
We're flying now.
Hill ready.
Shields won't save you.
Enemy team took the hill.
Shit like that.
Hill controlled.
Active camo inbound.
Whiplash. Killing spree.
A fitting commendation. Active camo available.
Your team about to score. Enemy team took the hill.
Got them.
Do that again.
Your team scored. Hill incoming. Hill ready. Hill controlled. Well struck.
No! Too early.
enemy shield down?
No way, man.
Nearing victory. Victory. Steak-tacular.
How
would you react if you looked at your phone and in an instant learned that your career and everything you've worked towards in your life is probably gone as a result of your own alleged actions? For one man, this moment was caught live on camera and broadcast to tens of thousands of people. It's December 16th, 2022 at the Erupt Gaming Lounge in Bern, Switzerland. Echo Esports, who fields one of the most competitive teams on Earth for World of Warcraft, are competing in a race to be the first to beat a new part of the game. They brought in top talent to cast this high-profile event, attracting over 75,000 concurrent viewers during the most exciting parts of the stream. One of the casters is Rich Campbell. He's a fan favorite and has been casting for over 7 years. He's well known for his over-the-top commentary and being a founder of the biggest organization in streaming, OTK. But today, something is off with Rich. Observant viewers notice that he's been checking his phone a lot. At one point, Rich looks like he's seeing a ghost. What no one in the room knew at the time was that Rich just saw some serious allegations headed levied against him and posted online. This was the exact moment that Rich knew his career was over. The story of how Rich got to this precise point in his life is nothing short of unbelievable. The only way to understand how Rich's career ends is to understand how it began. Rich grew up in Atlantic City in the 90s. He wanted to be outside and play as a kid, but his mom was worried about him getting into trouble or being a victim of crime in the city. In Rich's own words, it sucked out there. Rich's grandpa had a solution. He was the first person in the family to own a computer, and he helped Rich set up his first computer game, The Land Before Time. Then in November of 2004, a game was released that Rich ended up falling in love with, World of Warcraft. Rich no doubt loved the expansive world building and stories within the game, giving him countless hours of escapism where he could make new friends from the comfort of his bedroom. But Rich couldn't stay there for long. When Rich graduated from high school, it was time for him to go to college, and he got into a pre-med program at NYU. This is a prestigious university in New York City and cost a small fortune to enroll for a year, but it worked out because Rich's parents were supporting him financially to get through school. Once classes started, Rich made a friend named Ethan. Ethan sat behind Rich in philosophy class where Rich would play WoW on his laptop during each lecture and Ethan would watch. The two would talk about the game and it gave them something to do during the mind-numbing lectures. This continued until Rich's parents fell on hard times. So hard that their house was foreclosed on by the bank. Rich's parents weren't alone. Approximately 1 in every 54 homes in America received a foreclosure notice that year, and 2.6 million Americans lost their jobs.
Covered one flag! On this map as well. Bloody hell. See how this goes. Poner Supreme! Boner.
Round 1.
Enemy there. Bogey on the field.
What the fuck? On the flag, on the flag!
The enemy carrier has revealed Zeus. Killer. We have eyes everywhere.
Flag return.
Shotgun, way too many of us. They have our flag. Take it back. We see you now.
Flag returned. Seconds remaining. Hail Mary.
One on our flag.
10 seconds.
Machine guns suit you, Spartan. We have eyes on the enemy flag carrier.
No!
Flag. 2.
That was then, this is now.
Perfect.
This accolade is well deserved.
Go in this, man.
Our forces have seized the enemy flag. Watch that sword.
Round 1.
GG!
Round 3.
Ever closer to victory. Another one put down.
No! Turn around, opponent! He's on the flag, on the flag, on the flag!
Shield down.
Flag return.
Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Flag return.
Good shooting, Spartan.
In my sights.
They've taken our flag. Look there, an enemy flag carrier.
Flag return.
Kaboom! We have eyes everywhere.
Flag on mark.
Seconds remaining.
God, this mode is so boring.
Double kill.
Active camo is out.
Sudden death.
Outstanding.
Flag return. Round 1.
God, it's so dull. Alright, let's do this quick. Let's get it over with.
We've got this in the bag, eh? Dynamo grenades acquired.
Ah!
Do try to breathe a bit softer.
In my sights. Close.
Man, I was right in your fucking back! And he fucking hit me! That makes no sense!
Victory.
Fuck, that's over with.
The entire financial system was on the brink of collapse. Today, we know this as the Great Recession of 2008. To Rich, it meant that he couldn't afford school anymore or even a place to live. In the blink of an eye, he had gone from a promising pre-med student to a dropout living on the streets of New York. Rich's future didn't exactly look bright, but even though it was a rough time, he pressed on. He ate donuts and pizza the shops threw away, and he described this as a pretty formative time in his life. This went on for a couple years until Rich got a job with a new company called Instacart. All he had to do was buy groceries for people through the app and deliver them, and they paid him $40 an hour for this. He did this full time and spent all his free time during the day teaching himself programming, watching streams, and learning as much as he could. He was able to re-enroll at NYU and decided instead of the medical field, he wanted to go back to the hobby that had brought him so much happiness as a child. He studied computer science and creative writing. Rich wanted to make video games. This gave Rich access to NYU's Game Center, a cutting-edge department that offered development tools, workspace, and collaboration. A lot of times this collaboration looked like Rich challenging the other students in the Game Center to matches of StarCraft. Not long after re-enrolling, Rich decided that college might not be the best use of his time or money and dropped out. He started working on a mobile game, but it wasn't complete yet, nor was it making him any money. His once lucrative job with Instacart lowered his pay to $8 an hour. Rich knew he was going to be homeless again if he didn't make a choice. He could try to find another high-paying job, or a job that was going to help him meet his goals in life. One day when thinking about this question, Rich ran into his old friend Ethan on the street. Ethan said he was working at Major League Gaming, a professional and growing esports organization. He told Rich he should come apply for a job. The next day at MLG's office, Rich showed up for his interview and thought he recognized the interviewer Will from somewhere. Most of the questions were to see if Rich had technical knowledge about how to produce videos or streams, and he answered honestly that he didn't know about any of that. At the end of the interview, Will said, "Didn't I play StarCraft against you at the Game Center?" Rich immediately remembered where he recognized Will from and said, "Yeah." Will replied, "You got the job." Rich loved the job so much that he would stay at the office all day and night learning new things. He often slept at the office, casted over VODs, and made videos that he knew would never see the light of day just to practice. He was completely in love with the work. He started to dream of being a caster. He had finally found a goal that he truly cared about. Not long after Rich started his new job, Chris Puckett, a caster for MLG at the time, walked into the room and said, "Does anyone know any local New York talent? I'm getting married and I need someone to cast the Rocket League Grand Finals." Rich said, "Chris, can I try it?" And Chris replied, "Yeah." Rich had never casted before, and now he was casting the Grand Finals of the Rocket League Tour at MLG. Rich was extremely nervous, but found comfort in the fact that he had a veteran caster, Benson, working alongside him.
Feel free to tweet out and meme Ben if you think anyone should at Benson underscore you. My Twitter is at Rich W. Campbell, and yours is at Benson underscore you. That's the Twitter. I am not named Tinkerbell.
From that moment on, Rich Campbell was a caster. Rich quickly found that there wasn't enough work since casting typically only happens for larger events, at least casting that can pay the bills. He started taking any work that any of the other casters didn't want to do. In fact, he would do just about anything for work. Rich started casting World of Warcraft events along with Call of Duty. Rich still loved talking about World of Warcraft and got an idea to start a podcast where he could do just that. Co-hosted by his friend and streamer Hotted89. They called it Allcraft. Their first episode featured an up-and-coming World of Warcraft streamer called Asmongold. After they shot the first episode, Asmon said, "So what time next week, boys?" After inviting himself to co-host the podcast, the three of them hit it off. Asmongold quickly became Rich's best friend. Asmon's stream really started to take off after this, and so did Rich's casting career. Rich got into a relentless weekly work schedule. Rich would cast Call of Duty every Tuesday in Ohio, and then stream for as long as he could after the cast was over without sleeping. Then Wednesday early in the morning, he would get on a plane to Las Vegas, sleep on the plane, and then when the plane landed, immediately go cast H1Z1 for the H1Z1 League. Then he would get back on another plane, sleep on the flight back to Ohio, and cast Call of Duty again. Thursday, he would be passing half an hour early. Benson would close the show while Rich went to record that week's episode of Allcraft with Hotted and Asmongold. After Allcraft, Rich would stream as long as he possibly could without sleeping again. Friday, he would sleep. Saturday and Sunday, Rich casted World of Warcraft, and Monday, he would go back to New York City and do his job for MLG, making weekly videos and content. Gradually, Rich started making connections in the gaming industry and getting paid directly from Blizzard, the company that made World of Warcraft, who recognized the value in having a consistent caster that viewers liked. Rich also started to get invited to host larger events like the South by Southwest Gaming Awards in 2018. South by Southwest is an annual convention that happens to take place in Austin, Texas, where Asmongold lived at the time. The night after Rich got done hosting the event, Asmon invited Rich to go to dinner with him. While there, Asmon brought his friend Esfan. Esfan and Rich hit it off that night, and Esfan became one of Rich's best friends. Esfan didn't stream on Twitch yet, and Asmon had only just recently gotten his sub button. The trio couldn't have guessed how fast all of their lives were about to change. Within a year, Asmon was averaging 20,000 viewers on Twitch. Esfan started streaming and was pulling 2,000 to 3,000 viewers and growing, and Rich was casting some of the biggest esports events in the world. Along with Rich's increased profile came creator scrutiny. Rich was an outspoken critic of new changes Blizzard was making to World of Warcraft, which created some friction between him and the company. If he was just a streamer, this might not be a huge deal, but he was on Blizzard's payroll, and to many, he was the face of the company at most of their large events. One clip in particular caught Blizzard's attention in a bad way.
Take a break, Richard? You realize I was in a great mood? And I played the game for 5 minutes and I'm here. I don't need a break. I need to uninstall WoW. This is a game made for anybody's playing. Look at you, idiot! Look at you idiot! Why are you playing this game? You fucking dumb shit! You fucking...
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. This map needs to fucking die.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win.
Gain the lead.
Outstanding.
Two one-shots on my ex.
Lost the lead.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Gain the lead. No scope.
Oh, lucky bastard.
Power items inbound. Another one put down. Power items now available. I see headshots in your future. Outstanding.
Double kill.
Another trophy for the pile. Active camo acquired. They never saw you coming.
Killing spree. No scope.
Oh, you bastards.
Power items incoming. Power items now available.
Oh, you cheeky bastard.
Enemy got a multi-kill.
Lost the lead.
Fuck her. The guy's better than me.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Spartan down. Keep your head down.
Not today, friend. Power icon en route.
Enemy has A7C. Sniper is off.
Power items on the field.
Enemy shields down.
As if that guy's not got a kill yet. What the fuck is going on?
You've lost a teammate. You lost another one to that sniper.
5 minutes remaining.
Got him.
Motherfucker!
We've lost a teammate.
Power items incoming. Power items have arrived.
Team nearing victory.
Oh my god, what's happened? If you'd let me pick up the sniper again, maybe I'd get some kills.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
But no, you're being dead greedy with it, aren't you?
Another one put down.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Gained the lead. Double kill.
A fitting commendation.
Come on, one more kill, one more kill.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Victory.
Yeah. Zoop. bot got more kills than that guy. I wonder what rank that other guy is. What's his name? Alteration. No rank?
Moron shakes! You f***ing idiots! You dumb... Why are you playing this f***ing shit? You f***ing morons running around like ants in Bobby Kotick's maze!
In early July 2020, Rich posted a video on his YouTube channel called No More Commentating. Here's what's next.
There's a period in time where if you went on the World of Warcraft Twitch channel and you randomly scrolled through, chances were you might bump into me. And to call that an honor doesn't even do it justice. I mean, it was a dream come true.
Rich had been fired, but this wasn't the end of Rich's time in the public spotlight.
I guess after what, 6 years of being a commentator, I'm not one anymore. Pull that band-aid off. I guess I'm a streamer now. Which also means I'm now kind of an idiot. Streamers are so dumb.
To support his move to becoming a full-time streamer, Rich moved to Austin. The city had a growing group of streamers at the time, and most of Twitch's biggest personalities lived there. But most of all, it would let Rich be close to his friends Asmongold and S-Fans. With much less casting and hosting in his life, Rich had time to really lean into streaming. But just living in the same town as his friends wasn't enough for Rich. In October, Rich, Asmongold, S-Fan, and their friends Tips Out and Mizkif made a huge announcement.
Originally, it was just really Rich and I. We had been doing Allcraft at that time for a couple of years together, and we become really good friends. And we wanted to do something more to give us the opportunity to hang out more and also to work together more. And so we came up with this idea of making an org and building the org around our friends and building the org around
Slayer.
Rack up the most kills to achieve victory. Overshield acquired. You're quite lethal with that.
Gained the lead.
One shot on my X, top tower, top tower.
Okay.
They got hammer, by the way. Hammer's down. One shot on B.
Lost the lead.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Unlucky.
Oh. One shot bomb tower. Two top tower, low. Bottom tower.
Plasma grenades obtained.
I didn't see it.
Close. Overshield inbound.
Double kill.
Overshield available.
WOS.
How the hell?
See you later, Matt.
Mind the gap.
Fuck off.
Target spotted.
Plasma grenades acquired. quite lethal with that.
Two coming in. Kill.
Oh, I didn't know he had hammer. Watch out, Cursive. Don't go there. He's got hammer. Whirlpool.
Double kill.
Honor. Going Whirlpool, Sneaky, or Heaven, or whatever you want to call it. Ah, the fucking bastard, get away!
Oh, dude.
Good shooting, Spartan. Power
Where'd
items
the hammer go?
inbound.
Indeed. Never.
Gonna get the hammer.
Power items now available.
Enemy halfway to victory.
No fucking way, man.
Enemy there.
They got hammer again.
Come on, he got overshot.
One shot my X. Drop down.
You're quite lethal.
One shot Whirlpool going towards A.
We've lost a teammate.
Whirlpool. Nice.
See him, they're all together.
Kirsty, stick with me, lad. You get some kills there.
Overshield inbound.
Closing in.
Up for shields.
We've lost a teammate.
Overshield available.
Nice.
Not today, friend.
Enemy there.
Stay back. I'll bait him. I'll bait him. Oh, where'd they go?
Outstanding.
Five minutes remaining.
You're quite lethal with that.
Gained the lead. Nearing victory.
Nice cursive. Oh.
They're coming.
Use your BR, lad. Oh, you haven't got one. Behind us. Nice one. Long haul.
Target spotted.
Oh, yeah, nice. Good pick off. 2 in long haul. Stay back if you can, Saucer. I'll get to you.
On the field.
No, I did not want to do that.
Return. This man is overshot.
Got him! Haha, fuck you!
They're close.
Not today, friend. Victory.
Let's go.
GG.
GG.
Friendship in general.
The 5 of them had founded a brand new streaming organization and called it One True King, or OTK for short. OTK was different from a traditional esports org in that they didn't focus solely on putting together teams to compete in events. Instead, they thought of themselves as a lifestyle.
They thought of themselves as a lifestyle. Coke. Gummies.
Style brand and media production company, not down to any one game or category on Twitch. The broad focus allowed the group to cover any games or gaming events they wanted, but World of Warcraft still held a special place in Rich's heart. Rich and Asmon continued to produce the Allcraft podcast together, and OTK participated in and hosted several WoW events, with a lot of community support. This is going to be the best WoW event ever. OTK are literally the heroes of the community. Can't wait. 2020 was a great year for Rich, with the founding of his new org and his stream gaining over 140,000 new followers on Twitch.
He makes me better. He makes me smarter. He shares things with me. And everything that I do, when I do it with Asmon, I have even more fun. I would literally have him around at every single part of the day. That's what friends are for. Of course I wish I wanted to have sex with him, because then I would out of him right after we hung out.
In August of the next year, OTK passed Luminosity Gaming to become the most watched streaming organization in the world. They had pulled over 25 million hours of viewership in the previous month alone. Rich's stream was growing at an astronomical rate, gaining 80,000 followers in a month and rising into the top 200 overall most watched streamers on all of Twitch. Rich pushed even harder to grow his stream, and in October 2021, he did a subathon that lasted from October 17th to October 29th. During this time, he streamed non-stop, bringing in a lot of new eyes to the channel. Rich was at the forefront of a new wave of content taking Twitch by storm. Final Fantasy XIV Online. Former World of Warcraft players who were unhappy with the state of the game flocked to Final Fantasy, and Rich was one of the biggest streamers supporting this new game. There were plenty of competitive challenges to tackle, but it also served as a way for Rich to have random encounters with fans, and sometimes girls Rich had DM'd.
First, your first DM was, do you live in Canada? On March 24th, 2019.
I thought it was you. No, you tweeted to me. Oh my.
How far is that from Montreal? We're going to Montreal in 2 weeks. I was going to say, we can have a drink.
I thought you hit on me first.
It was a pretty well-known fact among Rich's fans that the main thing he was into outside of streaming was picking up girls.
Wait, in my house?
Oh, shit.
Have you had sex with Rich Campbell?
Yes.
Stories of Rich's one-night stands were common clips, which is why fans were so surprised when Rich finally got into a committed relationship with a serious girlfriend in early 2022. Adult film star Mia Malkova ending up with a terminally online World of Warcraft streamer was a pretty funny matchup and made for some great content. In almost every interview Mia did from then on, she got asked questions about Rich.
100%. You have a type.
He has a pregnant fetish. He really wants to get me pregnant. Ooh, that's kind of hot, though.
He has a what?
He wants to get me pregnant.
On December 15th, Rich tweeted screenshots from this clip with the caption, "Just had an awkward conversation with my parents that started with, we were on Instagram." The same day, a user named Azalea Lexi tweeted, "I know Mia Malkova isn't lying about Rich Campbell's pregnant fetish because he said he wanted to get me pregnant while he assaulted me and then sent me into the streets at 3 a.m. by myself with nowhere to go." She followed it up with another tweet that said, "I don't care if you believe me at this point, I'm sick of pretending it didn't happen, so there it is." At the same time, Rich was casting an Echo esports event in Switzerland. He was on camera the moment he saw the tweets. In the blink of an eye, it looks like Rich's entire career might be over. The next day, Azalea tweeted, "If you want the whole account, here." Here it is. Excerpts from the longer read. Rich and I had a very up and down, on and off friendship and relationship for 4 years that started towards the end of his career on the Call of Duty desk. Our physical relationship started in Columbus, Ohio in 2019 and was a disaster from there. There were several times during the 4 years that he made it clear he only viewed me as a single object, but when I would confront him about it, I would get love bombed and gaslit into thinking he cared about me and wanted to be with me. After he lied to me about having a girlfriend for an extended amount of time in June 2021, I didn't speak to him or see him until he called me asking to apologize around the end of July, beginning of August. I always had a deep love for Rich as a person and friend. As the beginning of our friendship, he was there for me like not a lot of people are. So I gave him another chance to be friends. He told me he would prove to me that he was working on being a better person and that he wanted to be in my life. Then in October, he began his typical antics and begged me to come to Texas around his subathon. I said no because I did not think it was appropriate to stay with him because I did not want to sleep with him and that I did not trust him. He also came to LA in December 2021 and asked to see me, but mainly was only asking me to come to his hotel. I said no due to the fact that I was not interested in having sex with him. There was not much communication until I was at a French restaurant AOC in the Upper East Side on January 30th of this year with 2 girlfriends. As the night came to an end around 12 a.m., I Ubered to Rich's apartment in Williamsburg because he asked to see me. We were in the movie theater in his building and talking, and he repeatedly kept attempting to get me to lay on him. I repeatedly said, I'm not here to sleep with you and I do not want that. At one point in the theater, he said, I think tonight is the last time I'm ever going to see you. After trying to speak to him for an hour about our relationship and the awful way he treated me, he just continued to deflect and said there's no reason to talk about it because it makes him feel bad. He said that we couldn't stay in that room and needed to go up to his apartment per the apartment rules. I said I don't trust that, and he promised me that was the situation, that nothing would happen, and he was respecting the boundary I set. We get upstairs and he starts talking about how hot I would be pregnant. Azalea then went into detail about the rest of what happened at Rich's apartment that night. It's too graphic for YouTube, but if Azalea's account is true, Rich raped her that night. Azalea described what happened next. Afterwards, I called my friend who I was staying with so I could come back, and she wasn't answering because it was late at night and she was already asleep. Rich said I couldn't stay there, so I called hotels around New York City looking for a cheap room. I asked for the nearest subway and it was a 20-minute walk. Without saying anything to him, I left and cried in his lobby as he texted me, "You okay?" I never replied. I left, went to a sketchy hotel in Chinatown and processed it by myself. I left New York the next day and never spoke to Rich again. She posted messages leading up to the night she described and the "You okay" text after. As soon as Azalea posted this on Twitter, she started receiving a lot of backlash. Commenters called her a clout chaser and worse. Asmongold had this to say.
I want to say a couple of things that I've just really got to say something about. I mean, it was a big shock to me. I think it was a shock to everybody. It's hard for me to process what's been going on. And I understand that for a lot of people, you all who might have been fans of Rich or Allcraft, you might have felt that way too. I want to say one thing though, before I go any farther. You are not on our team. You are not helping us. You are not doing us any favors or doing anyone any favors by calling a girl that comes out and tells this kind of a story a liar. I read a lot of the comments on Twitter, etc. And I saw a lot of people that were saying that it wasn't true, that she's making everything up. Please do not do that. The third thing I want to say is that I read everything. I also know a few other things as well. This is not drama. This is not getting canceled. These are crimes. don't want people to go in and call this is drama. It's not drama. This is serious. It is as serious as it gets. I took action as soon as I could. And I don't know.
Asmongold backed this up with action, as the same day OTK tweeted, "Today we learned of troubling allegations made against one of our founders, Rich Campbell. Rich has resigned from OTK effective immediately." Rich had this to say, "I have read the statements made against me today. I will share my side of the story, but need some time to collect my thoughts. OTK has requested that I resign from my position, and I have agreed. I will make an update soon." Asmongold saying, "I read everything, I also know a few other things as well," begs the question, what are the other things? Are there other skeletons in Rich's closet that we don't know about yet? On December 23rd, one of the most popular content creators in OTK, Jay Schlatt, left the organization. With almost 2 million followers on Twitch and 4 million subs on YouTube, this was a huge loss for the org. The next day on December 24th, longtime streamer Caseytron had this to say.
It was relayed to me by Lexi that Asmon communicated to her there were several other victims and that there are corroborating factors in each story. She told me that she is also aware of one other victim that has a similar theater story to hers, and others that have stated he without consent.
Rich's immediate booting from OTK happened much differently than when another one of OTK's founders, Mizkif, was accused of covering up sexual assault just a couple months before. Mizkif stepped down from his duties with the org pending an investigation and continued to stream. He wasn't kicked off OTK and technically hasn't lost his job with them either. As of the time of this writing, Rich Campbell has remained completely radio silent. If you want to hear the story of exactly what happened with Mizkif and why he's still under investigation at the time of this video, you'll want to watch my Twitch's Darkest Allegations video right here.
So Bert's movie The Machine was finally released after being delayed for
The real meme, and there was an undercurrent of this that I think is actually true, and it's kind of funny. I think the real reason why Biden and the Democrats did as well as they did on this debt ceiling negotiation is because Republican voters just don't give a right now about economic issues. I would not trust any article right now predicting on who's going to win on Trump or DeSantis because we have no idea what it's going to look like when these two guys start to unload cum loads on each other. But in going over like the videos for this conversation, the things I'm hearing, like in regards to the debt ceiling, it's like there are no wins for Democrat, none, zero. But it hates the middle class. Well, sure, the Democrats and Republicans are on the same goddamn team. Democrats just give McCarthy gift after gift after gift after gift. Do you really think that like a Republican administration would more or less do the same thing as like a Democratic administration or a Democratic administration?
So with an asterisk, yes. So like for example,
With an asterisk, yes.
I'm glad I did the policy research on the debt ceiling stuff. That was really important. I would have been completely snowballed argument, but I'm glad I knew the specifics on everything. I don't know how to when we start getting into a world where we're like Biden wants to do nothing and Democrats want to do nothing without getting like ultra autistic. It's like, well, let's go to the research. I need to figure out better ways to counter those types of arguments because it's like, do you really truly believe that Republicans and Democrats do the same stuff? Like, that's just so not true. That's almost self-evidently not true. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. The Democrats and Republicans are the same stuff as insanity, and you can argue with it. Yeah, there should be some way. You need to go in depth on his narrative about corporate donors. The problem is that like the research on that is super unintuitive, and it's honest to God, it's really hard to prove through data that like politicians are bought and paid for. And, you know, he wants to bend the rule of law to suit his particular needs. In my opinion, those two things, Trump wanted to be able to rule with a pen, rule of flat, and constantly talking about how the fact that the ballots are going to be rigged, all these, and it's like, okay, well, what was the point of this conversation? But oh jeez. All right, well, anything else? About to get triggered. I love how you brought mainstream media, you mentioned exclusively alt media when talking about that shit. I almost went back on that. I was like, 538 is not mainstream media. Ben Shapiro's not even mainstream media. Positive America is not mainstream media. Paul Krugman is an economist. You know, you had two huge gifters. Did I miss something? I'm so sorry. I also don't know. Some of the self-defense fighting shit is also hard for me. When people just say things like, okay, like I don't know what to say to you. Getting hit by a skateboard isn't a big deal. And it's like I could kill you with a skateboard. And I don't think I'm particularly strong. Melina could probably kill somebody with a skateboard. Skateboards are pretty heavy and pretty sturdy enough to kill somebody with. Like that's such a strange talking with me. I don't know if you think we're just talking like fingerboards. I feel like when leftists start talking about self-defense, you get into really weird. You get into like really weird territories. Like I could, like it's just a skateboard. And it's funny too because honest to God, let's see how delusional this sounds. Based on what I've seen, I think I would rather have somebody attack me with a baseball bat than a skateboard. Based on what I've seen. I don't know, dude. Skateboards are pretty heavy. If you slant them and use them to edge, I feel like you can f shit up with that. I don't know, dude. That's scary. I mean, obviously I wouldn't want to be attacked with either, but I don't know, dude. We need to go we need to start researching baseball attacks versus skateboard attacks. Who's gotten killed more? Your threshold for firing a gun is very low. Life advice: if you ever try to take somebody's gun from them, there's a chance they're gonna kill you. That's a decent threshold. If you're trying to grab a gun from somebody, you're basically saying like, listen, you got the ability to kill me. I'm gonna take that away, and maybe I'll kill you. Like when you start grabbing for people's guns, that's like step one to getting killed. Like step two is like getting shot. Like you're take a gun, try to get you, and you're gonna get killed. Like, you know. You should really ever train this combo also as a son. No, you are hanging out with Uncle. Thanks, Daniel Tan. I don't know. Good one, Nicholas. $10. Yeah, working campaign finance, lobbying, political compliance. If you ever want to try to legal arguments against policy, let me know. Thanks, Lena. I did a bunch of reading and research for that part of the debate, but that part of the debate is like, it's very data driven. And it's very like, well, this policy said this, you know, Gillen said this, here's the 3 rebuttals to Gillen's. People talk about corporate finance, or not corporate finance, people talk about like stock trades. Well, here's the, 2 studies that have to go into like, do they trade stock better?
like, but it's like that's like very like what's the study say? What's the study say? And I feel like for Jenk and what they do, they may. I think anybody takes it seriously, like, oh yeah, this is an easy to do political thing. Nobody, I don't think I found anybody who was willing to say, like, oh yeah, you could definitely do that, no problem. The issue is that you could try it, maybe, but the country's going to default into debt while we wait for that legal challenge. People took a video that was too short and they drew bad conclusions.
Cops in Wisconsin shot a black man several times in the back as he calmly walked into his own vehicle. His 3 children were in the car as he was shot in close range. The witnesses who were there before the police were called to the scene said that Jacob Blake, that was the victim here, had broken up a fight between 2 women in the neighborhood. And even though it's unclear what happened immediately before the video we see, what is absolutely clear is that Blake did not pose any type of imminent threat to the cops. In fact, the video that we're about to show you, as graphic as it is, makes it very obvious that he was not the aggressor. The cop who shot him several times in the back was.
To be fair, the video does look bad, but to be fairer, that's why I would say, wait for the full video, guys. This video being released and covered like it was, like how the Young Turks are covering it, this is the reason why Kenosha burned, and it's the reason why 2 people were killed and 1 person was shot by Cal Rittenhouse. You can draw a direct line straight from A. You're not even going from A to B. You're going from like A to like A.5. Like, and you don't have to go that far. Like, it is the reason why those riots happened, and it's the reason why Rittenhouse ended up shooting and killing. Why 2 people ended up dying that night. That led to the Kenosha riots, and it did. The Kenosha riots happened because of the bad coverage for the Jacob Blake stuff. And during the Kenosha riots, Rittenhouse ends up shooting and killing 2 people. Shoots at the 3rd, who's injured. Everybody on the left covers that and pans that universally as being horrible and evil. And then when Reinhold shoots the Patriot Prayer guy, a lot of the people on the left are like, you know, I think that guy was threatening him, despite the fact that there's no video evidence of it whatsoever, despite the fact that we have contrary video evidence of Reinhold stalking and then running out in front of that Trump guy to shoot him, and despite the fact that Reinhold doesn't turn himself into the cops, he runs back to his home, gives an interview device, and then the marshals find him a few days later, and they shoot and kill him. Yeah, I don't know. I think that those three things, those events link together in a really negative way. Oh, we didn't talk about Ukraine at all, but yeah. I'm more serious now. The corruption in politics point is one where Jen had a solid argument. Fundamentally, things don't get done because major financial powers often dictate the bipartisan issues. I mean, I disagree, but. Ian Norman, 499, thanks, buddy. Giorgio of Sparta, I love support you. You should talk to ContraPoints if she ever wants to. I don't think she wants to. Why do you think lefties have delusional takes on self-defense? I don't think lefties have delusional takes on self-defense at all. I actually think that 99% of people's moral intuitions line up pretty well. I think lefties generally have really good takes on self-defense. It just depends on who's getting attacked. But that's the same for people on the right as well. Our morals are very flexible when they're applied to people that we don't like. But most of us have pretty good moral leanings, moral intuitions when they're applied to people that we do like. For instance, I didn't see a single lefty ever saying that it might have been a bad idea for Breonna Taylor's boyfriend to shoot at the police officers that were trying to do a no-knock on the house. And by the way, Breonna Taylor's boyfriend shot first at the cops. I haven't heard a single leftist criticize him for doing that.
Slayer.
Oh my god.
Earn more kills than your opponents to win. Down.
Take it.
Not today, friend. Good shooting, Spartan. Power items inbound. items on the field. Outstanding.
Tango's closing in.
Fuck are they?
You're quite lethal with that.
Take cover.
Power weapons incoming. Power weapons arrived. Drop wall deployed.
Drop their shields.
Power items incoming.
Fucker.
We've lost a teammate. They're close. Hands down.
What the fuck?
They're close.
Halfway to victory.
In my sights. Drop their shields.
I am lagging all over the place.
Tango's closing in.
Get to the power items inbound. You're on fire. Power items on the field.
It's fucking latency, man.
another one put down.
Another one.
Yeah.
Clearing victory.
I'm talking downtown.
They'll think twice next time. Power rifle now available.
You guys stop stealing my fucking kills. Got fucking 7 assists. What the fuck's that about?
Power weapons en route.
Oh, fuck off!
Victory.
Finally, that game's fucking over. Jesus.
But, you know, I mean, so I think people have an understanding of self-defense. We just feel differently depending on who's defending versus who. Django lost all credibility in the skateboard thing. He knows it's a plank of wood, so it's not just wood, but wood and metal too. Skateboards are not just like, it's not just like a little piece of wood, right? Or at least the ones that I've seen. I don't know, maybe I've seen hard skateboards. I don't know, maybe skateboards, I don't skate that much. Hold on one second, I don't skate at all. I've only seen like a few skateboards in my life. I've known a couple friends who skate. But, he knows it's a plank of wood, strong enough to support a human with metal at the end. Oh, yeah. You can easily kill somebody hitting him in the face with one on the first try. Nirvana says Destiny, the castle shooting was a bad one, but it wasn't because they smelled weed. The story was more complex than that. Was it? Because when I tried to look at the Falendo Castile thing, all I've seen is the footage of the guy saying, hey, just so you know, I've got a gun license. And the police officer said that when he went up to the car, he was scared, and then he smelled weed, and then he fired. If there was more to that story, I never saw it anywhere. I didn't miss it. Or, I'm sorry, I missed it completely. If there was more to the Falendo story, I would love to hear. I've never heard more to that. That seemed like a clear cut. The cop was in the fucking wrong on that one, and insanely in the wrong. I feel like Jenkins code just can't accept small gains or compromise one thing where public goal is a win. My way of the highway is no good on living in the real world. Yeah, I think that's an issue because like we live in our system is built around bipartisanship. Like you have to rule with both sides, you know, agreeing to rule, especially when Congress.
Slayer.
Kill your opponents and claim victory. Battle shot acquired.
You fuck!
Tangles.
fucker!
Spartan down.
No fucking way, man.
They'll think twice next time.
Fuck off!
Power items en route. Power items have arrived.
Enemy overshield is active. Grab the sniper. Enemy there. You're close. Pop their shields. Up there.
Right now. Power items now available. Outstanding.
In my sights. Enemy there. Keep your head down. Target spotted.
Another one put down.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
You're quite lethal with that.
They're under us. Another one down.
Shooting Spartan.
Another one down.
items inbound. Power items on the field.
Fuck off!
Tango's closing in. Lost a teammate.
Five minutes remaining.
You're quite lethal with that.
Mate!
Enemy team nearing victory.
Sniper got him.
Power items incoming. Power items have arrived.
They're close. We lost another one to that sniper.
Oh!
Defeat.
Fuck this game, man.